So behind the store is something that I am not proud of, something that I have put off for months, and I'm gonna share it with the world because I know I'm not the only one with a room like this. I know I'm not gonna be the last one with a room like this. So yeah, let me show you into my room of shame. Here, we're gonna get a thumbnail. Let's see. Let's find a spot to sit down in here. Oh. Sorry if the lighting is bad in here. Let me see if I can. Better or worse? If we go like this. Whoa! Come on. Is that better? So I made a video similar to this probably maybe 6 months ago. It was before we moved. So it's crazy to think about, but we have lived in this house since February, right? So February, March, April, May, June. So probably about 4 months now, which is so crazy. But before we moved, I went through like this huge declutter, and I tried to get rid of a bunch of stuff so that we wouldn't have to move it into this house. And I went through this like whole thing where I was kind of obsessed with like minimalism, and I've talked about it a little bit, but I didn't really share that much. And since then I have still watched a lot of videos about minimalism. I still like the concept of not having a lot of stuff in your life that you don't need. And I feel like I have kind of been living that. I haven't bought a lot of stuff for the house. I haven't been buying a lot of clothes, or I feel like I've just kind of changed the way that I think about buying stuff, and materialistic type ways of thinking, and I'm really happy about that. And I feel like if you look at any other part of my house, you would probably say like, yeah, I can totally see that you are taking these new values and beliefs that you have and applying them. Except for in this room, unfortunately, which is why I've put it off for so long. It's really overwhelming to come in here, and so I've really avoided it for a long time. And I know that there are so many people, so I go to people's houses for a living, so, oh, there's a guy on a Segway going on. Guy in a Segway just went by my neighbor. That was random, and he was looking at an iPad. Okay. What was I saying? I know that I'm not the only one out there that has a room like this, or an entire house where there's just stuff everywhere that's just collected over the years, especially when you have kids. I don't even have kids, so I know that people that have kids, just the amount of toys that you can collect over the years, and just crap and clothing and furniture and knickknacks and decoratives and just everything, everything just adds up. And it's easy to just push it aside, not worry about it, but I do want to tackle this. Probably the main reason is because my mother-in-law is coming in about 2 weeks, and I would like to have this is not the room she would be staying in, but I still, she's going to get a tour of the house, and I don't want her to see this room looking like this. So I'm trying to tackle this room, and I thought I would share it with you, again, because I think it's, a shared experience for most people. So yeah, that's going to be this video. It's probably going to be a long one. This clip's already 4 minutes long, so if that gives you any indication. So yeah, let's do a little tour and see what let's do a little tour and see what all we have going on in here. I honestly have not like prepped anything. This is just how it is, so hopefully there's nothing that I wouldn't want you to see in here or anything like personal. So yeah, let's go on a little tour. So unfortunately this room has kind of just become like a go-to for me to just literally throw stuff in here that I don't know what to do with. Like literally throw it on the floor and close the door and walk away. Like my ballet shoes, I just threw those. I got new ones and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna throw them in there. Honestly, I should probably just throw them away. I'm not gonna keep them. This is something that me and my sister built when she was visiting a couple of months ago. Again, I didn't know what to do with it, so I just threw it in here. I did when we first moved in, I attempted to like kind of organize it, you know, and I put some boxes up and I tried to organize like our games and stuff, but that was about it. Even like, look, here's an empty box. Look, we can just get rid of this box. Yes! Ta-da! Oh gosh. Look. Oh, look at that space now. The other component of this is that it's mostly going to be like tedious organization and not just like really getting rid of a lot of stuff, because most of the stuff in here we do want to keep. It just needs to be organized. So that's where we're at. But, I mean, I don't know, coming back in here, I'm like, these pillows, we don't need these pillows. We honestly, really, truly, probably do not need 3 graduation gowns. This is my box of wrapping, which I'm going to keep that. What else? We have, so I still have all of my, college notebooks and stuff. I am going to keep those. Here's another graduation robe, hand warmers, candles. Those were from my wedding. Ooh, a graduation tassel. We just love graduating around here. What else? Random emergency supply. We've got the waterproof matches and this other candle. Emergency 100-hour candle. Here's a box of that weird Japanese scissors that I showed you that one time. So yeah, and a piano. A lot of these things are keepsakes, like this box right here. This is my wedding box. This is my little wedding, my garter. Our Swim with Dolphin DVD. What else? Yeah, just all of the cards that I got for our wedding, the receipts and everything that we signed for like catering and invoices. I don't know why I kept those, I just wanted to. Let's see. I'm gonna open this and see what picture is in here. Oh, look at this. There we are, swimming with the dolphins. It was so cold. It literally, this was on our honeymoon. It rained, I'm not joking, so much that day. And the water was really, really cold. But it was still really fun. I can still say I swam with the dolphin. Ooh, and then I handmade maracas for my wedding too, and we painted them. Okay, I think that's enough touring. So you've seen the before, you kind of know what's going on here. I'll try and show you an after, and if I do anything that I think is worth showing you in terms of organization, or stuff that I'm getting rid of, trying to decide what I want to get rid of, I will share that with you. Update, we are making progress, okay. It's so difficult for me to explain like why I keep things and get rid of things, and it's different for each person. Like most people probably wouldn't, what's an example of something that people might not want to keep? So this is something that maybe some people might not want to keep, but, so this is a Spurs playoff, like, excited towel thing that they gave out at the playoffs. That's a great description. So we had 3. I'm keeping 1. Yeah, there's no reason for 3. This is like a memento for us being at the playoffs in 2015. So the way that I kind of have decided to keep things also is that if I can fit it into a box like this. So look, I already put my point shoes. I already put my ballet shoes in here. So if I can fold this up and fit it in a box like this, then I can keep it. I also like to keep tickets to like every show that I go to. So this was a Dallas Stars game, which I'll never go to again. But you know, I'm just a weirdo. Like, there's some things that people collect, and like movie tickets, show tickets, like sporting events. I keep all those things. Again, those are really easy to keep, so you have that memento. They're easy to keep in a box like this one. So that's kind of what I do. So we will throw this in there as well. Okay. Also I found a jacket that I've been looking for since we moved. I was like, where could it have gone? It was in the bottom of some random box. I discovered we have a lot of gloves. Like, a lot of gloves. So, some are for Will's motorcycle, and so, like, I'm not going to get rid of those. These are my ski gloves. And then I have 2 other pairs for, like, different types of situations. So I think those are all, like, necessary. Like, obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's another. So we have 8 pairs of gloves, which might seem a little excessive for 2 people. But again, like, that's the choice that you're making. I know that I will actually use these. We do plan on going skiing again. And we do plan on being in, like, colder climates at some point in the future. So I think it's all, you know, reasonable to keep these. So, that's the update. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, here is another update. We are making some progress, people. I don't know if it looks like it, but we definitely are. I've got a really nice situation going over here. I feel like I'm getting all these drawers and everything going on good here. We've got our trash pile out here. And our donate pile, it's really not that big. Again, most of these things I want to keep, and now it's just like, it's the hard part of organization. It's the actual organizing part. Of like, okay, where do I want to put this group of things? And then you have to begin categorizing things so you can put all of the crafting and paint things together, and all of the Halloween things together, and binders that you want to keep from undergrad that you'll never look at but you still want to keep. So you just have to have all these little piles and sections and then slowly go through them, but we're getting there. Really quickly though, I wanted to show y'all something which won't mean really anything. Oh, okay. Which won't mean anything to anyone except for one very special viewer, but I found this lovely thing. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of it. Say so long to this, but this was a gift from, well, not a gift, she just, she was doing what I was doing, organizing, and when you organize, you give things away to your friends. And she gave this to me in high school. So yeah, you know who you are if you watch this. It's been a good, oh gosh, 2007. It's been more than 10 years since I've had this, so time to get rid of it. I mean, it's in great shape. Honestly, I don't know like what brand this is or what, but this bag has lasted a long time, and granted I haven't used it probably for most of that time, but yeah, we're gonna throw that into the donate pile. I did have to make a Zilla coffee to keep going. Also, one more thing. See this window right here? This window is right next to our front door, And I never thought about it until one day Will said that if anyone ever comes to our house or like drops off a package or anything, like there's no blinds because we just haven't put anything up there. You can see into this room, and this is the only thing that you would see of my house is this room that's a complete disaster and unorganized. So yeah, that when I realized that, I was like, oh, that's a little bit embarrassing. That's the only thing they'll see of us, and they'll probably think we're some weirdos that have like a really dirty house. But not anymore, not after today. Will you come look at it? Just come look really quick.
Is that what you're showing me over here?
Ta-da! Doesn't that look so good?
Looks like normal.
Looks like it has for 4 months.
Yeah, it looks good. I
Yeah,
didn't know we had a third bedroom here.
we
I
do.
thought we just had a storage room.
Yeah, and look, it's nice and organized.
This carpet is all.
This carpet, I know, is so gross.
It's like a kid
It's
lives in
like
here.
stains and gross. High five!
Good work.
Okay, so there you have it. I officially completed the room, and it only took about 2 hours. It's not perfect. There's still a lot of things that I want to do. Find homes for this, really focus on organizing this how I want to. It's kind of like a rough organization, and I do want to whoa, hello. You're falling down. Okay. I do want to perfect it, but I'm so happy that I got it done, and it didn't take that long. The only thing I still have to do is break this shelving unit down. I told Will I didn't want to move it, but he made me move it, and then they ended up like breaking it in the process of moving. So I've just got to kind of break that down, basically smash it with a hammer. So yeah, there's just a couple of things, still a lot of artwork that I haven't unwrapped and put up yet. But hung up my bags here. All of my keepsakes and everything are here. We've got craft stuff. Apparently I have a lot of extension cords, so I put those in here. Emergency stuff is down here, candles, whatnot. Oh, it doesn't want to close. I've got some office supplies. This is another craft box, which again, like, this is the stuff that I still want to really organize, but for now at least it has a semi-home. Yes, I'm a 30-year-old woman with stuffed animals. Don't judge me. I think that's gonna be it. Hopefully, again, this video will inspire you to get organized and declutter. I will say one tip, that most of this stuff is mine, so it's easy for me to go through it, declutter it, pick what I want to get rid of and keep. If you're going through somebody else's stuff, or you know, it's like a group after your kids, I think it's really important to include them and at least ask them if they want to keep it or get rid of it. Don't ever throw anything out that's not yours, because you probably wouldn't want someone else to do that to you. So that would be my only tip, just include everyone, make it a group effort. And oh, I did want to say one more thing. There are so many other videos out there on organization, decluttering, minimalism that are way better than mine, that provide way more insight, tips, and just way more information about you know, kind of taking those steps to getting rid of stuff and organizing. There's so many challenges out there, like the 30-day challenge. There's specific videos and organization just for like clothing and like having a minimalistic wardrobe. So like the possibilities are endless. So if you are interested, look up those videos because they're way more informational than mine. I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!